Namaste, my beautiful queens and kings too. I've got quite a bit of emails from kings. One of the subject was beautiful. I am a beautiful king. Why you don't ever talk to us? So beautiful kings, especially those of you. Never mind. Beautiful kings and beautiful queens. Namaste. There will be cards in this video which I will open, but it's your spiritual advice and I will open it at the end. Most of this video I will be talking about important things. The information which I told you I will be giving you in order to bring a new paradigm into your life. I told you that I will be doing more of this video. I will be giving you this information which will open up the doors of your heart, of you to you, not from of me to you, but of you to you. While I am giving this information to you, I am also learning it myself, because if you think that I don't ever make mistakes or I know everything, of course not. So there will be 6 cards. While I am talking, you can choose your numbers. You can choose more than one. You can choose like 3. Card number 1, один. Card number 2, два. Card number 3, 3. Card number 4, 4. 5, 5. 6, 6. So choose your cards and several subjects. It's not going to be a very long video, I hope. I'm talking. To my surprise, my son told me he watched one of my video. Actually, he watched a video I recorded for you beautiful queens 2 days ago about new paradigm, about who you are, that you are much grander than your physical body. He actually watched it and he said, Mom, I'm so like it's breathtaking. You're such a great motivational speaker. I say, oh, thank you, son. I'm so touched, because you know how kids, they look at me. I'm just their mom. I'm just their mom who their mom, their best friend. I'm just their mom. They don't see me as somebody extraordinary. They just see me as their mom. So several subjects, my beautiful queens. First of all, fear. That our cage, the cage, I told you already in my previous video, the biggest obstacle of between you and what you dream of, what your heart, what your soul really wants and needs, is your fear. It becomes a cage which holds us for years and years and years. And even though when we do understand it, we still have that fear. So how to deal with it? What can we do with it? How can we come out of this cage? The thing is, my beautiful queens and kings, we have our physical body. One of the reasons why we have it, it helps, of course, we have this physical body to learn lots of things, to experience duality. Already told you many times, but also it helps us, it helped us to survive for thousands of years. It helps us to survive. But the problem is that survival mode, which I already told you in my previous 2 videos, survival mode makes us unfortunately do things. In thousands of years it became a curse. It makes us do things against our soul, against our own nature. what causes that survival mode we constantly in. It just took us too far from us. It took us, separated us from our divine nature, greed, manipulation, being emotionally unavailable. This is our survival instincts, unfortunately, which brought us where we are now. Our principles of our survival mode can be transformed. We can go through the transformation up to 90%, but fully 100%. We cannot come out of it while we have the physical body. So to completely remove the fear and the instinct of surviving is hardly possible. But completely we don't have to. If we do it at least 50%, it's going to be a huge achievement already. But this is not done by fighting. You see, nothing is achieved by fighting and pressing and pushing it. You know, whatever you run after runs away from you. Whatever you're trying to control, it comes out of control. Fighting is resisting. Whatever we resist, whatever we suppress, whatever we resist, whatever we suppress, turns on survival mode. We can try something else. There is this expression I heard from this indigo child, Alexander Menshikov. Try to think with your heart. Thinking with your heart. I want to make a separate video about Anahat, about heart chakra. Heart has memories. This is why heart can recognize our past life connection people, not just in romantic way. How, again, fear, what can we do about it? Thinking with your heart, living with your heart, what does it mean? How can you start actually doing it? My beautiful queens, kings as well, start small. Start small. If you're afraid to, just jump into it fully, start small, really. For example, you always wanted to learn, I don't know, dance salsa or kathak or, tango. Tango is very passionate. You need to have a partner for tango. I would love to. But for example, or you wanted to do something, or you hiking, scuba diving, or something even smaller, but you never had the courage to do it. Just go do it. Just go do it. Start something small. Do something you always wanted, but something prevented you from this. You always wanted to ride a motorcycle. Find somebody with a motorcycle and do it. Allow yourself to be. Allow yourself to be. Allow your joy. Allow your joy. What is that you enjoy? Even very, very small joy. Girls and boys, small joy. Do not forbid yourself everything. Do not forbid yourself some little pleasure. If this is a bucket of ice cream, go for it. Do not refuse from what inspires you, girls. Do not refuse what inspires you, what makes you laugh, what makes you smile, what makes you feel alive, vibrating, those butterflies tingling. Do not refuse what excites you. Let your spirit feel joy, at least for 5 minutes a day. Look at the children. I always hear this, you're so childish, you're like a child. Children are honest. Children are honest. You know this expression, by a child, by a mouth of a child, or expression, just be like children. Children will tell you what they like, what they don't like. They don't fake nothing. They are sincere, they're honest. But while we grow, we're being told that we must be, I hate these words, I hate the word tolerant. Be tolerant and politically correct. When I hear this word tolerant and politically correct, I feel nausea and I feel like I can't breathe. This means that if I see something disgusting and horrendous, I just have to pass by and be tolerant and politically correct. You know what it means, be tolerant and politically correct? It means we must lie constantly, pretend, and wear masks all the time. Lie, pretend, and wear masks. Girls, we suppress our joy all the time. We suppress our feelings, our thoughts, our everything. Look how we bring up our boys. I didn't bring up my boys this way. I say, you feel it, say it. Well, you know, the thing is, my son, Alexander, that's a legendary sign of a Scorpio. No matter how much I try to teach him, you know, just say it, just do it, just, oh no, that's a 7,700 layers of secrecy on this boy, and I have to figure it out. But you know, most of moms, what we say to a boy, you know, don't cry, don't show your weakness, you're a man, don't show your feelings, you're, you know, then they grow up and we're dealing with the men who don't freaking show their feelings because they were told not to cry, because they were told not to show their feelings, because they were told they must be strong and tough, become successful, get money, become rich before you become a philosopher. Why don't you become a philosopher? And maybe then you will know that wealth maybe is not everything. Have you asked yourself what your life would have been, my girls, if you were happy? Have you ever asked yourself, like really, you looked at yourself or you sat down with yourself and asked yourself what my life would have been if I were happy, really happy? What would it have been? When we face pain, girls, when we face circumstances in life, when we face pain, when we face manipulation, we have two choices. When we were victim of abuse, when we were victim of manipulation, when we were victim of something painful, we have two choices. We can decide to close our heart forever and become exactly like those who caused that pain to us. We can become manipulators ourselves. We can become someone who brings pain to others because we were hurt ourselves. Or we can allow the pain to transform us, to rise above that pain, to become stronger, and not to allow pain change who you originally are. Because there is such a temptation when we were hurt so very much, when we were hurt so very bad, then there is this, unfortunately, I experienced it, and it's ugly, it's not something I'm proud of. But when I faced that pain, there was a moment when, there were several moments actually, when I wanted revenge. I wanted the one who caused me suffering. I wanted him to suffer. But my nature is not that. It comes and it goes, and then thanks the keepers of the light that I am this way. I've been, girls, through so much in my life. My book will describe only part of it, but I have been through. I should have been already, a beast, hating everybody and everything, but somehow, every time, somehow, I can't even imagine how, explain how I manage to rise above it and allow that pain to transform me to a somehow better, stronger, more light in me version of myself. Doesn't matter, I never fall into this, I call it, you become an ordinary woman. It's not bad to be an ordinary woman. I mean, in the negative version of ordinary woman, when I do something I don't like, usually when it's done. But you can allow this painful situation to transform you, to become your transformation, to become your transformation. And these are two choices. You either become a manipulator yourself, or the one who hurts other, or you makes it, or you turn it into transformation. This is the choice. Rise above it. Rise above it and keep your heart open. This is difficult. This is actually one of the what comes to my twin flame journey, my twin flame dynamic. I went through one of the greatest and toughest lessons of my journey as a TF. Rise above. Rise above, rise above, and rise above whatever he had done or haven't done, will do or will not do. Just be. Not always working, actually, but most of the time it does. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? But not just stronger. The thing is, my beautiful queens, you have to understand a very simple thing. People hurt us because they are hurting inside. Please don't take it as the, as the advice you have to stay with abusers, manipulators, and narcissists. Please do not take. You still have to run away from them. You still have to run away from them. But people hurt us because they are hurting inside. You see, this is like there is their expression. Excuse me. This is a cup. If there is milk in this cup and this cup breaks, then the milk is gonna spill. If there's gonna be something nasty and horrible there, some acid's going to spill. If someone hurts you and brings you pain, they have the concentration of that pain in them. Those who have joy inside and light inside, they bring joy and light to others. Even those which have pain inside, but originally their core is not that of go hurt somebody. That's what happens. Please don't take it as you have to try to heal abuser, manipulator. You don't have to. Still you have to run. But understand this. People hurt us because they are hurting inside or afraid inside. And because once they were hurt themselves. I'm not going to go into the nature of narcissism, abusers or narcissists, even womanizers. Those were hurt at some point. Those were manipulated at some point. So they, instead of choosing this pain as transformation, unfortunately, they became the ones who caused pain and started to manipulate others. People manipulate us because they were manipulated. People do that on survival mode. I told you in my previous video, follow your joy. Follow your joy. Just ask yourself what brings you joy and start to bring this joy into your everyday life, at least little by little, little by little, little by little. With time, bring a little more. Then with time, you will start enjoy your life. You will start shining brighter. Girls, be a provocator. You know, there is a perfume called Agent Provocator. Think about life of Nikola Tesla, of Siddhartha Gautama, of Galileo. Think about every great so-called hero, spiritual hero, who are inspiring us after hundreds or thousands of years they have been gone. They were provocators, girls. They were provocators. Galileo, Siddhartha Gautama was a prince living in a beautiful castle, which Buddha, if some of you don't know that, Buddha is Siddhartha Gautama, who lived in a beautiful castle, left that castle and said, thank you very much, I need to find myself. They were provocators. They were going against the crowd. They were going against the rules. They were going against society. They were following their inner light. Is it risky? Yes. Can it kind of hurt inside, be scary? Yes. But they were following the joy and the fire of their heart. You know, I'm pretty much, very much similar to them, pretty much the same, but in much much less grander scale. Well, maybe 20, I don't know, 30, 40 years from now, after I'm dead, I mean, I'm not dead, away from this incarnation, this body, the world will know my name, you know, and name of mine, my twin flame will be put together, and our story will become like Tristan and Isolde and Majnun and Layla. You know, they will make my, I don't know, wax figure and put it next to his and write, they couldn't be together while they were living, they are together now. Do I care? Will it happen or not? No, I don't care. But if my story 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 years from now as a twin flame, if my story will inspire somebody, I know for sure it will. Probably it even might inspire lots of people while I'm still alive. But sure, it will inspire many years from now. Then my life and my fight was worth it. All my childhood and youth and all my fights and my everything maybe. It was worth it. It is worth it now if I am inspiring you for something wonderful. I cannot be with my twin in this incarnation, in this body. But I am always there. I still can be there as his light, his inspiration, his fire in his heart. I can be a pain too when I fall into this ordinary woman behavior. When I suddenly turn into the bitch, I call it. Happens very seldom, but happens. And when it does happen, I very soon enough, quickly enough realize that I've done something out of my nature, and then I really feel very not proud of myself. So I hope most of the time who I am for my Ram. I'm his Lala, I'm his light, I am a fire of his heart, I'm a fire of his soul, and his mysterious witch he can't figure out and never will actually. So I am a provocator, and you be a provocator. Be a provocator even if it's in a little scale, maybe just a little bit. Just be. Inspire the others. Inspire you, inspire the others. Only provocators can bring into this world something which was not there before them. They wanted to shine, but not because they wanted people to worship them. No, they wanted to inspire and to be inspired. Be in love with yourself, girls. Be in love with yourself so you don't cheat yourself. When you are not in love with yourself, you cheat yourself. Do not cheat yourself. Each one of you are unique. How can you get it? Shine your light. You were told since you were children, right? You were taught that you must not betray other people. You must not let down other people. When it is true, kind of, right? Not kind of, it is true. But you constantly betray yourself. Why? We betray us. And God in us, each one of us is God. And one with God, I already said in my previous video. Your incarnation, this life, you are living for you to bring into this world your unique light, your unique shine. You have come here to be right and correct for you, not for the whole world. Don't deny yourself. Be right and perfect and correct to yourself. And this only happens when you feel joy. Be like children. Allow yourself be. Allow yourself be. Allow yourself be, girls. Allow your joy. Allow yourself a joy. And you'll see how things are going to click in your life. All right. Opening the cards. Message not going to talk much. I will just open the cards to you and let you judge it. Card number 1. Throat chakra. Visuddha. Blocked throat chakra. Talk your truth. Tell your truth. Don't be silent when you must not be silent. Don't you dare be silent. Say it. Say it. Say it. Number 2. Change your focus. Your focus is too much on material things outside of yourself. Look deep inside. Sit down with yourself and ask yourself who you are, what you want, what is your joy. Follow your joy. Follow your joy. Follow your joy. Number 3. Spread your wings. You've denied yourself a dream. You've had a talent you didn't put into reality. You refused from something you wanted, even from many things you wanted. Spread your wings. Again, stop denying yourself. Stop blocking yourself. Follow your joy. Number 4, heal. Lots of pains inside. You have been through a lot. It became chain. Fears became chains of your life. You are afraid to make any step. Step to the left, step to the right, to the front, to the back. You are not living by the truth of your soul. You are living in a cage of the fear. Actually, many of your fears are not even real, don't even have real reasons. Breathe in, breathe out. When you breathe in, you're allowing life flow and energy flow. You breathe out, you accept the life flow, energy flow. Say, breathe in, I allow. Breathe out, I accept. Breathe in, I allow. Breathe out, I accept. Number 5. Shine. What else do I need to tell you? You are unique. You have a very unique, usually this card comes with very unique healing ability. Anything which comes with healing. You can be a psychic, a masseuse, a Reiki healer, a quantum healer, a regression specialist, kids psychologist, so on and so on. You can touch people's heart, but first allow yourself to shine. Stop denying yourself. And number 6, love. If you forbid yourself to love because of the society, of the reason of something, 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 love has nothing to do with society. Love is the condition of your soul. Have love in your every cell. Have love flowing through your body. Be love, and then love is going to come into your life, whether it's people you love, a man you love, circumstances you love. Just be love. This, my beautiful queens, everything I had to say today. I hope it was helpful. Sorry, kings, 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 sorry, keep on forgetting about you. Well, at least one of you I'm not forgetting. Namaste.